What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys clicking on this video and tuning in for another episode on MBeckerFishing channel. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. You know, we're trying to grow the channel as much as we can. We're putting out 3 videos a week right now and really trying to help you guys catch some more bass. So if you guys are here on YouTube looking to help or looking for help to catch more bass, looking to learn something, you found the channel. Hopefully I can help you do that. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. But today I want to talk to you about a new bait. This bait has been released at iCast. It's finally available in stores, and this is a perfect bait for your springtime fishing, and that's this, the Bill Lewis Hammer Trap. So this is a pretty unique bait. We're going to dive into the details, kind of compare it to the OG rattle trap, and just show you some differences and talk about when I like to use this bait. So let's just jump right in. All right, so here we go. We got the Bill Lewis Hammer Trap. It's a pretty cool name, you know, and we'll get into why it's called the Hammer Trap. But, you know, it's a little bit different than your OG rattle trap. Like I have one of those right here. So this is just the original 1/2 ounce rattle trap right here. So the first difference is going to be the sizes available. So the Hammer Trap is available in a 3/8 and a 5/8. So a little bit smaller bait and a pretty big bait here with the 5/8 ounce Hammer Trap. The second you're going to see is the body shape. So it's more of a rounded style body shape. You can see the difference there. And then on the top, it's shaped a little bit different than the rattle trap. Just a little bit flatter and fatter up at the head here, and it helps it with that thumping. But just gives it a little bit different action, a little bit different profile. Like I said, 3/8 and 5/8. And this bait fishes really light. That's the one thing I like about it. I've had it for I don't know, probably 6 months now, honestly. I got some in probably about mid-year last year. Really started fishing them, and then they got released to the public in the fall. All the retailers had them. So I've been fishing them for a while, and they fish very light. So what I mean by that is they like to stay high in the water column. They even though this bait weighs 5/8 of an ounce, it helps you cast it really far. But once you start fishing this bait, it likes to stay up high. So you can keep it over top of that grass really good, and it's not going to sink down and get balled up in that grass. You have to really slow it down if you want to fish it down in that 5 to 10 foot range. So I would say both of them, the 3/8 and the 5/8, are going to excel in that 0 to 5 foot of water, or at least 0 to 5 foot of water above the grass that you're trying to hit. You know, any type of lipless bait is excellent for fishing in grass, and that's when I'm going to pick this up. So I'm looking for 0 to 5 feet of water on the top of that grass. That way I'm able to fish this bait, tick the top of that grass, snap it out a little bit, do things like that. You know, the other real popular way to fish a lipless crankbait would be on shell beds, and typically those are going to be a little bit shallower, so you're able to do just the same thing with this bait right here. So the reason it's called the Hammer Trap is this bait has so much vibration, so much thump. Whenever you're reeling this bait in, you can just watch your rod tip. It's just thumping. It really thumps and rattles hard, and it almost just feels like a hammer. Thump, 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 thump. And that's where the Hammer Trap name came from, and it's awesome. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite baits, favorite lipless baits that have come out in quite a long time. The cool thing about it is when you pause it, it shimmies on the fall. So I like to fish my lipless crankbaits on a lot of like a yo-yo or a stop and go retrieve. So I wind it real quick, get it out of that grass, and then kill it. And what this bait does is it's rattling along. I wind it real fast and kill it, and it kind of kicks to the side and then shimmies down, and it looks like a dying shad. And that's about when you get the bites. That's how I like to fish a lipless. You know, Another way to fish a lipless would be just cast it out and just a slow, steady retrieve. But for me, I like erratic stuff. So I'm popping it, pausing it, doing all different things. And this bait really excels doing that because of the unique action. Like I said, you'll be winding along, pause it, it kind of kicks to the side a little bit and then shimmies on the way down. And it's just deadly. It looks just like a dying bait fish. So the other cool thing about the hammer trap is the sound it makes. So it is a tri-tune frequency. So basically what you have in there is there's a bunch of BBs obviously to make all that noise, but you have the BBs bouncing against each other. So that makes one frequency of sound. Then at the bottom here, to help with the weight of the bait and the action, is a lead belly. So there's a lead strip on the bottom. So what you have there is the BBs hitting against that lead, and that makes a little bit duller or more of a thud sound. And then you have the BBs hitting against the side of the plastic body, and that makes another sound. So you have 3 different sound frequencies in this bait. So no matter what those fish are looking for, it's going to put out a frequency and trigger that fish, you know, trigger its lateral line or trigger something that that fish likes. So this bait has a lot of different options as far as sound. Of course, all the Bill Lewis stuff comes with EWG style hooks stock and pretty oversized hooks. So, you know, if you have to swap them out, you don't have to worry about getting the perfect hook. You can put on a pretty big hook here and not worry about it. So bunch of good colors. Of course, this one here is one of my favorite new colors. This one's called Purple Nurple. Can't go wrong with that color. Can't go wrong with old-fashioned chrome. Chrome just flat out works on a lipless bait. But bunch of different good fish catching colors. But I wanted to just kind of show you guys, give you a comparison of size. So this here is the 1/2 ounce original rattle trap. This is the 5/8 hammer trap. This one here is a 3/4. Original. And let's go see if I have a 3/8 hammer trap to get a whole comparison. I had already put them in the box, so they were hiding. But here's another good one right here. So that one is the 3/8 ounce. We'll put him over here by the 1/2 ounce trap just so you can get a good size comparison. 3/8 ounce hammer trap, 1/2 ounce rattle trap, 5/8 hammer trap, 3/4 rattle trap, just for a good size comparison right there. But really excited these baits are finally in stock, so you're going to want to check them out at your favorite retailer or check the link in the description down below to head over to Fish USA. I believe they have some in stock right now. If not, they're going to be coming really soon. So check out the hammer trap if you're looking for a new bait to try this spring. You know, this is an excellent cold water bait, early season. So the hammer trap is going to help you catch some fish here soon. So I appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Do me a favor, leave those likes and comments down below. Don't forget, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys next time.